Hey everyone, this is my John boat I just recently purchased. I got it last Sunday, so it's been a week. It's a 16-foot by 48 SeaArk, and it's got a Honda 4-stroke 25 horse on it. When I went to look at the boat, I was completely obsessed and in love with the idea of getting a boat again. And anyway, so I did not see half of the stuff that was really wrong with the boat when I looked at it. I may have tried to talk the guy down a little bit more if I wasn't so smitten. But anyway, still happy with the deal I got. It's a good solid boat. These are welded boats, John boats, so it's a good hull to start with. So I've taken everything out of the boat, and also some of the stuff that was mounted to it. Like I took the base pedestal off. It needs replaced anyways. It's completely rusted out, deteriorated. There were some fishing rod brackets on here. Well, it was mounted to a piece of wood, and then the rod holders were connected to it, and that wood was looking pretty rough. It had some rot to it, so I ripped it off. Of course, there's marine adhesive everything connected here, so I had to scrub it off. I guess not the guy I got it off of, but the original owner removed the middle bench seat. But there was still some adhesive from either that seat or something else that they had here. And there was some adhesive over there and some adhesive on these beams. And anyways, I had Goof Off and Goo Gone. I used those until I completely ran out. Then I used some paint stripper to try to get the rest of it. There was a roller to measure your fish here. It had completely worn out, and it was just, a bare aluminum stick sitting here. So I peeled it off, and it had marine adhesive keeping it down. So I had to scrub that off. There's a few things that were drilled in and random screws sticking in the hole. Like, I've removed them. I'm gonna attempt to use some marine weld or JB weld and fill those little holes when I get further along. So I guess once I vacuum this out, I'm waiting for it to get a little bit warmer because it's been in the low 40s, but when it warms up a little bit, I'm going to take the pressure washer and pressure wash this out and get all the loose stuff off. And then I can start with the, fill any holes, and then I can start with the priming it and then painting it after that. In conjunction with that, I had some issues with the trailer. This trailer is not fit to ride. Matter of fact, when the guy was coming down to meet me we met like at a Harley Davidson dealership in Jacksonville. But anyways, when he was on the way down, the right side tire popped and blew up. So he did go to Walmart and get a new tire put on it. The other one, if you look closely at it, it's dry rotted, so I don't know how much longer. I only have like a mile to go to the ramp, so I don't have that far, but I definitely probably need to get another tire. And just after seeing that, I kind of want to mount a spare tire to this thing. The lights, they were smashed, just completely obliterated, and the wiring harness, the connector at the top, it was ripped out, just bare wires. So I removed the old ones, put these new ones in, soldered the connections, ran the wiring that came with the kit all the way through the tubing. But I did hit a snag, and that is with these lights. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bracket over there. The original lights, there was a bolt on the back of it and went straight through and mounted to that. So I've got a couple pieces of board that are a little bit bigger than this light, and I've got some rubber undercoating on them. I'm gonna seal them off, and then I'm gonna basically stick a bolt through the wood into that. And then once I got that wood in there, then I'll screw these into the wood itself. And after I get my brackets in, and I guess I'm gonna use the cheap connectors that they have to hook it into the wiring, but we'll see how that goes. I think it's these, I can't remember what they call these. They're like Sherlocks or something like that. These little blue ones. I've got some better connectors. I may try those. I'll see. So yeah, I need to get the lights, and I'll show you where I've got it ran up here. I got some loom. I'll probably put the loom on it and tidy this up a little bit. I've sprayed some like gun lubricant on a couple of these spots, trying to get them a little bit loose. The keel roller, or whatever that thing exactly is called, anyways, it was the bow roller. It was completely just in pieces, falling apart, so I replaced that. The front wheel, it seems to be good. The winch seems to be all right. Everything needs lubed, but I'll get to that a little bit later. I know underneath it needs some work too. Like this, I don't know if it's stuck or what, or maybe it just popped up when I was driving. And the other side, it's just a bare board. It doesn't have any carpet on it, so I need to throw some carpet on it. There's no, I don't really have far to go, but there's no back straps to hold down the transom. So I need to look into getting some kind of transom strap. The boat, I briefly looked at it when I bought it. I haven't really looked at it in depth yet, but I'm just trying to get this body squared away, and then I'll take a look at it. I was told that all of the service has been done. The lower oil, the oil up top, and everything's been changed. But it probably won't hurt to double check all that and see if it looks good. If not, just go ahead and change